my friends and a learner. Hope everyone is fine. I'm also fine. Today we are going to learn a new questions that can be asked in interview. So what is the question? The question is find the employee whose salary is greater than the previous one and less than the next one. Okay. So without wasting time, we directly go to the SQL. So first of all, what should we do? Correct. We should create a database. Without creating database, we can't do anything. So database. What should be the name of the database? Anything. Let's PWC employee. Correct. PWC employee. PWC employees showing wrong. Why? I can't know. I don't know. So anything database. I said xxx xy z t. Sorry friends. Create database PWC employee. Let's run the database. So it's successfully run. Refresh the schema and to find that employee PWC employee. Correct. So what should be the next command? Good. Use what is the database? PWC database. So PWC database. Run it. Successfully run. Correct. Okay. Now we have two ways to export data. First of all, in previous classes, we learned that how can we export data from our CSV file. Correct. So I am revising it. First of all, you have to create. Okay. Double click on the table. Click table data import wizard. Browse your data. Correct. So following this, you can easily export data from CSV file. But today, as because of I'm revising it, so let's revise how can we create table. Okay, let's creating a table. So create table. So what should be the name of the table? Anything. Employee data. Correct. Table name employee data. What should be the what should be in table name? First of all, employee ID. It should be integer, comma. Second is always should be name, varchar, and varchar should be 255. Correct. Then comma. Then salary. Salary can be anything. Salary can be salary can be float. So this is our input and we have to create the table. Correct. our table is successfully created. So table employee details, see, our table is successfully created. Employee ID, name, salary. We are creating a small table so that it could be easy to understand. Okay, now what should be the third thing? The third thing should be input the data into the table. Correct? We already learned how can we input data into the table. If you want to learn in details, just see the previous video and classes. Okay, let's learn again. Insert into, where you have to insert into? Table name. What is the table name? Employee data. Correct? Employee data. So what should we have to what is the name of the column? Column should be employee ID, comma, varchar, name, comma, salary. Correct? Insert into. And what is the value? What should be the value? Value. Now we are putting the value inside the table. So first of all, employee ID. ID should be integer because we already mentioned that employee ID 1. Name, to write the name because it's virtual, so to write the name we have to write anything, single inverted comma into the single inverted comma. So anything you can write, David, comma, what is the salary? 30,000. I'm putting 30,000. Okay, then next data, employee ID 2, name could be Rakesh, comma, 40,000, and comma, third input 3, comma, name could be Mitchell. Could be anything. I will use the name of the first command in the next class. Okay. 35,000. Okay, no, sorry, 45,000. We are putting 45,000. Okay, then using comma. See, as we are not we forget to use the comma, it is showing an error. So fourth data, 4, comma, the name could be anything, Bhumika. I am putting name Bhumika, comma, 50,000. Okay, 40,000. So salary would be 30,000, 40, 45,000, 50. Okay, now semicolon. We have to run the data. It is successfully run. So how can we show is it successfully run or not? Just put select star from employee data. See, our data successfully inserted into the table. Okay, now we are answering the question. We are going to answer the question. What is the question? Our question was the salary. Suppose anyone, suppose Rakesh salary should be the greater than the previous one, means David. Then Rakesh should be shown in the table. the new table. And and the second condition was the salary should be the less than the next one. Next one means Rakesh, next one is Michael. So Michael's salary should be 45,000, is greater than the Rakesh. Is it successfully completed the condition, satisfy the condition? So Rakesh's name is perfect for the new condition, and it Rakesh's name should be shown in the new table. Let's run. So select star from, correct. First command, select from which table? From the table of employee data, correct. So select employee id comma name comma salary comma lead. Lead means the getter one, which could be the next one. That's why we use lead on the basis of salary. That's why you have to mention salary. And over is used for the to arrange the sequence wise column. For that, to arrange the column in sequence wise, we have to use over ordered by. Order by what? Order means we have to arrange the employee id into sequence wise. For that reason we have to use order by employee id, correct. Employee id, then as next salary. See, lead is a lead means greater than. The greater one means next salary. The next salary should be greater. That's why you use lead. Now we use lag. We are going to use lag. Lag is used for salary over order by same. Employee id as previous, as because of it should be less, so previous salary. Okay, hope everyone can understanding the sequence queries. Okay, let's see. So where we have to use from where we have to use from employee data, correct. The table name, because we can use all the data from employee table name, correct. Close the first bracket. As, now this is important. As you are going by the command as, this is a command where you are giving the name of the new table. What is the new table? In the table where all the condition are successfully applied, and it's create a new table. Okay, so you can give the name anything of the table. So I'm going to give the name employee new data. Good. Now we are using conditional statement. Conditional statement means the exact answer of the question. The question asks, what the question asks? Question asks that next salary should be greater than salary. Okay, and salary and previous salary is less than salary. So this is our queries. So this is the result. See, Rakesh. Rakesh salary is 40,000. Before Rakesh is David. David is 30,000. And after Rakesh is Michael. Michael is 45,000. So Rakesh is the perfect for the new table where his previous one is less than from him and the next one is greater than from him. That's why Rakesh name is there. And the Michael is 45,000. Before Michael is Rakesh. Rakesh salary is less than Michael, so it satisfies the condition. And after Michael is Bhumika, which is Bhumika's salary is greater than Michael. So Michael is the perfect Michael condition is satisfy the our where command. So hope everyone can understand. You can run single one also. Suppose you need the result where only the next salary could be the greater, not previous. You don't need to the previous one, only next salary. Then we have to write only this command. So see, now David's salary is greater than next one means Rakesh, and Rakesh salary is greater than David's salary is less than Rakesh, so you satisfy the condition. Rakesh salary is less than Michael, so satisfy the condition. And Michael's salary is less than Bhumika, then satisfy the condition. But after Bhumika no one is there, it's null. So for that reason Bhumika is not in the table, correct? And before David no one is there, that's why it's called null. Now we are only writing the second condition. What is the condition? Previous salary is less than salary. Okay, previous salary is less than salary. Now we are trying to run the command. Let's see. Now David is gone. Why David is gone? The condition is previous salary should be less than the next salary, correct? So before Rakesh salary is less than is greater than David, that's why Rakesh name is there. Michael salary is greater than Rakesh, that's why Michael is there. Bhumika salary is greater than Michael, that's why Bhumika's name is there. So this is our answer. So you can easily by this command you can easily answer all these question, correct? I will paste all the question in the discussion tab. You can find easily from the discussion tab. If you uh, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. And if any suggestion, you can please ask in the comment section. Okay, for today, bye bye, good night.